Hello, welcome back. This is the second video that I'm creating drawing my dudes. So yeah, I'm back again. You thought I'd only do one video, but I'm doing two. But yes, this video series or collection of videos is basically me illustrating what I want to illustrate, but I'm recording it. I'm looking back on it a couple of hours later to give myself some constructive criticism and to see where I go wrong. So yeah, and I've decided this time around I'm gonna just do a little bit at the start so I can have some time to give myself an actual intro, because last time I found out that I was struggling to say hi, and it was very rushed. It was very fucking stupid of me. I'm past the minute point. Anyways, yeah, so this illustration project is essentially elderly men in stripper heels. I can't tell you why. I don't care to tell you why. It's just what my brain wants, and my brain gets what she wants. So anyway, this is another screenshot from the TikTok page Dudes. Particularly interested in this guy because of his hoodie situation, giving Ariana Grande in the most masculine of forms. You know, the fact that his little hoodie is longer, I love that. So here I am deciding to exaggerate this because why not? Again, as I said in my first video, it's character design. It's absolutely essential. But I like his body. His little legs are... Oh, don't mind those things. His body is I'm thinking 60% rectangular, and I picture his legs at the very beginning starting from where the hoodie ends. I don't know, I thought that was hilarious. And then the fact that he's got little stripper heels, again, cherry on top. I also like his bean head, again, just like the dude in the last video. He's got a thumb head, and I love that. The fact that these American men their necks just join into their head. I find that fascinating. That's real life character design. You know, beauty is in the wild. You just have to open your eyes, I suppose. And this is exactly what I'm learning. But anyway, I start my first little sketch. I'm pretty happy with that, you know. I'm a bit more confident, you know. Yesterday I did the first illustration. I didn't really know what I was doing. I feel confident with this one. But like I always do, I always get way too cocky at the beginning, and I'm like, I absolutely know what the hell I'm doing. You know, we learn. We live and learn. I decide for this dude, I want to make his pose a little bit more dynamic. So I'll move out his arms a little bit. I'll make him a little bit more slay, you know. I want to give his pose a little bit more extra zhuzh. But then I also realized that the hoodie was throwing me off for his proportions, so I kind of had to draw him minus hoodie first. Because I was just starting his legs from where the hoodie began. That's just silly of me, because of course he goes up higher. Of course he's got hips. I was eliminating those. So I'm happy with this kind of sketch. Again, I love a sketching stage. The sketching stage is just my favorite. It's so rough and ready. There's no dedication to anything. There's no perfectionism. So I think I'm going to run with this kind of sketchy, loose style for the time being, because it's just so much more natural. And I feel like when I get the pressure of rendering things too much, I fucking ruin it. I always ruin it. So I'm having fun. We're just sketching. Again, clothing folds, they're difficult. But I like this guy's jeans. They're too big for him. One thing I've noticed so far with the two men that I've illustrated is they weirdly have a very well fitted top, but the worst pants possible. I'm also adding a bit of bounce to this man's hair. I just thought it'd be just a bit more, zhuzhier. Because I'm not trying... My aim with these illustrations is not to directly copy the image. I don't want to just, steal this man's identity. I don't know who these men are. So I'm trying to do a caricature. Ooh, here I am, deciding which little heel he's gonna do. We're thinking of a little red moment. I just feel like these little glittery ones, I like the straps on them. Again, I'm just kind of using these little pictures as like references, but you know, we're not directly copying them. But I don't own any stripper heels myself, unfortunately. Who knows where we may end up in the future. I might own a pair, but yeah, I'm just using Google Images for now. But I can imagine this dude kind of matching some nice like toeless ones to his outfit. But see, what I didn't do last time was I didn't show some toe, you know? I didn't show some toe cleavage. No. And then look at me, I decide that's not enough. I need more, and I lengthen the stripper heel. This is ridiculous, but it's perfect. You all think of fantasy, and you all think that it's fairies and fucking ogres. To me, fantasy is elderly men in stripper heels, okay? This is the world I want to create. And you can't do fucking anything about it, because this is my decision. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I figured out how to flip a canvas, because, again, that leg was totally off. I would never have figured that out. It's a beautiful Oh, what am I even saying? Oh yeah, there you go. I know exactly what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm lost watching these videos back. Like, this is just all a live commentary. I'm not scripting anything. I don't care to script anything right now, because again, these videos are for my own pleasure. If you happen to be watching these, then hi. Welcome. Oh yeah. So I think what I did wrong last time, my first dude, I kind of focused a bit too much on the line art, like, and I tried to make it line art. So instead of doing that, I'm just kind of adding on top of a sketch and just kind of tidying it up and kind of adding a bit more shading and shadows to it. You know, add a bit more weight and depth to the sketch on top of it, rather than just like creating a whole new layer and it looking like fucking ass and then me hating it and then me doing the same process I did in the last video. The whole point of these videos is that I learn from each video, like, something to bring forward to the next illustration. So like, hopefully after a couple of illustrations, I'll make the bomb ass fucking character designs and illustrations. Like, I want to just be happy with what they look like. And even with one video down, it's made a huge progress. Like, I'm really fucking happy with how this dude's turning out. He's miles better than what the first dude was. I still like the first dude, but he's nowhere near as, you know, like, decided on like this guy, you know? I don't even know what I'm saying. I was also contemplating, when I made my first video, I was like, oh, I should probably add some subtitles, because I don't even know what I'm saying. And maybe you don't, but that's fine. Anyway, we'll learn to love the accent, and we'll learn to love what I'm saying and my ramblings. But I don't know if you've noticed already, this is going to be a series of videos of me just rambling for 15 minutes straight. But this is for selfish reasons again. I don't care. My company in the background is sick of me. I don't know if you can hear this. I'll have to edit these things out, but yeah, this dude, I've kept his face really simple, because I kind of like, one of the illustration styles I love the most is your man Hergé, the fella who created Tintin anyway. I love his little simple face. I love little dots for eyes. They're so terrifying. Right, so for colouring, I block out everything in the grey, right? Here's where I start to make mistakes. I said this in yesterday's video, or the last video. I tend to go wrong from this point onwards, you know. But I can't stay a sketchy artist forever. I have to at least attempt some notion of things looking better. So here I have a grey block. I don't know if you've just noticed, I did not create a new layer over this. Like a fucking idiot, like. I've just coloured this darker grey on top of the grey that's supposed to be my flat block behind it. An idiot I am. Watching this back, this is so silly. I hope that I learn next time that this was silly. I need to stop doing this. I need to just create more layers. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's all kind of thrown off. It doesn't really look right, you know? I'm not too happy with it. And then I try to pop in a bit of colour. I love this shade of orange. I find myself using this colour so often. And it's still not right. I know that it's just like... Oh, hey. It's just messing up everything. Then the beard makes them look younger when I colour it. So I'm like, this is shit. Gotta fucking start over again. Yeah, I'm just losing my mind at this point. Because again, I've done exactly the same thing that I did yesterday to my last dude. I fucking overcomplicated it, you know? I think for these illustrations, I need to keep them simple. Because the magic of them all is the fact that there is just an elderly white man in inconspicuous clothing doing his day-to-day life. There's just a pair of big old fucking heels on him. That's the magic. That's the charm. I need to stop going crazy with this, you know? I need to just appreciate it for what it is, you know? Let the illustration do the talking. Oh, yeah. We're working with it. Those little rosy cheeks, like, that's absolutely fucking adorable. Like, I never would have gotten here without yesterday's lessons. And it's at this point where I'm like, oh my god, he looks like a little gnome. He's like a little sleigh gnome. Like, he's just done from his shift, like, working on the garden. But, like, not only did he protect and watch over the garden, he gave you a fucking show for it. Like, and he's tired now. He's just like, I'm done. Today drained me. Like, and he's on his way home. Like, he might pick up some McDonald's on the way home. Like, that's my little story that I'm picturing for this guy. Just gnoming around. Just being a little sexy garden gnome. Oh, yeah. And it looks like he's whistling. He's working hard. Don't lie to me and tell me that this is not a modern rendition of one of the 7 dwarfs, okay? He's just a normal, regular dude. He's one of the hard-working dwarfs. You know, they're not actually all dwarfs because they're all inclusive now. This is one of Snow White's little hoes. Like, he's working hard. He's on his shift. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Like, am I even giving myself constructive criticism? I'm basically pretty much, I like this dude. He's really simple. I really like how I kept him simple. I don't want to overcomplicate these things. You know? I feel like I've gone a little bit too crazy with some texture here. But I've gone for a darker, like, sketchier line on top of these. I think I'm trying to just recreate more of like a casual sketch rather than like a finished piece. Because why should I overcomplicate these things, you know? This illustration project, it's for me. It's not going to go anywhere. Well, it might go somewhere. Who knows? If I like the collection of illustrations I do enough, this might go somewhere. If anything, we're having a good time. Look at him. He's absolutely fucking adorable. Again, sexy little garden gnome. Hard working. Walking through the garden. He's finished for the day. Absolutely delighted with himself. I'm delighted with him. This is so much better than yesterday's piece. Where are we off to? Fucking the only way is up. The sky's the limit. Here I am being absolutely hilarious. Thank you for your comments. Ooh, little line there, you know, going absolutely fucking feral. No man around. Oh my god, I'm too good. Anyways, that's the final image. Enjoy. Drop me a little gnome. I might be back, unfortunately for you all. But I love him. I'm so happy with him. I am going to post these to Instagram, so I don't know. I'm not going to give you a call to action. You do whatever you want. You can go and see it on Instagram. You can give me a like if you feel like it. It's okay. There's no pressure. There's no rush. I don't even do that for videos. So. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed your dinner if you were eating it, or your meal. Bon appetit. Bye.